Guys, Time Spice back from our movie podcast. In today's movie podcast, I'm gonna be ranking all of the Disney movies with my special guest Jordan. How are you today, Jordan?
Not too bad. Good day, good day.
Good day, good day. So let's start with this first one, Snow White. I think it's a pretty good movie. It's a classic movie. You can't go wrong with Snow White, so I'm gonna put it in S tier.
I would say like A. For me personally, anyways.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was a pretty good movie, classic tale on the princess. So, because she turns to a princess afterwards.
Also, some of these movies, like at least in the tier list that we're doing, some of these movies don't have like the sequels.
Yeah,
so
true.
When it comes to certain films, I might jump in and say like, oh, I much prefer the sequels, which I know is blasphemy, but for Disney sequels.
Some Disney sequels are better than the first movie, though.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But
yeah.
I'll definitely tell you because I just saw like this one film and I'm like, oh, okay.
Next film we got is Pinocchio. See, I like Pinocchio, so I want to put that in A category because I thought it was a cool story about how a puppet comes to life. So I put that in A.
I'll agree with you.
All right, we'll go to Fantasia. Fantasia is cool. Like you can see like all these like movies come together. Mickey Mouse kind of like the wizard. I like the scene where the brooms are kind of dancing. I thought it was kind of funny. Also, I think it's also classic Disney movie. Put that in A.
Fantasia is definitely like one of those experiences that it kind of sucks if you weren't there to experience it like live in theater.
That's true.
They had like actual orchestras performing this stuff and like special effects and like I'm not sure on all of the details, but just watching like a DVD doesn't do it justice, I would say. But as like an actual film, honestly, this feels like something that you would see in like your grade 5 class after like summer is about to collapse on you or whatever. So I'll put this as like a D. Because it's not a good film, but it is a really good musical. Like, the short films are fine, but, yeah. Alrighty. And up next, we got Dumbo.
I don't know. Dumbo is a pretty good movie. Also another classic Disney movie. I want to put that in the B category because I like how this, like, elephant kind of gets picked on, but then he finds his own way after in the movie, and then he can fly, have his big ears, which I think it's kind of cool.
I have no strong opinions about this film. I'm just gonna put it at C. Like I don't know. I remember some things, but not a lot about Dumbo.
Yeah, it's kind of a movie that it's kind of forgetful, but also you remember the small details.
Yeah.
Now going into Bambi, I thought Bambi was kind of a sad story. You know, her mother dies in like 5 seconds of the movie, so. It's just a sad story. I think it's also another classic, so I'm gonna put it at B.
Yeah, I'll put it at B as well. I also want to jump in and say the sequel is also really freaking weird. It's basically Bambi's father is trying to make him like an alpha male.
Yeah.
Like that's the actual plot of that film.
Really? Just to make him alpha male?
Well, yeah, because he's very passive. He's very like whatever. He's not a defender of the forest. Yeah.
All right. Next movie is I think it's a Goofy movie. I'm not sure if I've seen that movie, so I want to put that in A.
Salsa Amigos. No.
I'll put that in A. I don't think I've seen that.
3 Calabrios. Make Mine Music. Fun and fancy free. Love the term, but I don't think I've seen. I'm kind of jumping here with like a lot of the musical things.
Yeah, I'll put that in NA too, because I have no idea if I've seen the Three Amigos Club. I don't know what this is called. Some kind of musical.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of the musical things.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put all the musical things in NA, like.
Yeah. Okay. For the next film, we have The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. I'm on Google right now, and like this film looks so familiar, but it doesn't feel like I've ever seen it. You know?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it either.
Because it's like it has all the classic Disney animation practices in place. Like the women in the film look like Cinderella, and like it's weird. And I have no idea what this story's about, but there's a frog, so I'll put it in NA.
I put it in NA. Also, I put Melody Time in NA, and the Jack and the Beanstalk movie. I don't think I've seen that either.
Yeah, fun and fancy free.
Yeah, I don't. Those are all NA. I have no idea. I don't know ideas where those movies came from. I've never seen them before.
Fun and fancy free.
I think they're like Disney's like mini movie era, and we're back. Okay.
Lots of technical issues, lots of fires. It's all good and done. Alrighty, as we were saying,
Cinderella. I think it's also a classic Disney movie. You see this princess. Well, she does princess later, but she's getting ridiculed by her stepsisters,
stepgodmother,
and then she finds
and the godmother. Don't forget
and the godmother.
Yeah,
they're being really mean to her, like making her clean everything, and then she finds a fairy godmother. And then the boom, princess.
Yeah, she goes to the ball. Okay, so a couple fun facts about this. By the way, I put this at S tier. I played the godmother in a play for my high school.
Really?
I mean, it was only for like a drama class, so it was like to nobody, but it was still really fun, and it is recorded, so there is footage of that somewhere on the internet. So good luck. And also, Cinderella 2, I think, kind of sucks. It's just kind of bland, but on the other hand, Cinderella 3 is one of the greatest films in all time. It's the best film, like hands down, hands up. Everybody do the cha-cha. But in Cinderella 3, Twist in Time, best film, 10 films out of 10, best film. It's basically, the plot is the evil godmother kills the fairy godmother using her own wand.
Jeez.
And then they go back in time, and she uses the godmother, right, the evil one. She uses the wand to shrink the fucking stepsister's feet, so that it fits in the glass slippers. Therefore, the prince marries the god sisters, and it's just the stupidest plot, and like everything is just so comedically heightened. It's the best. Like nothing is taken seriously.
I thought it was like a funny one.
It's great.
I'm gonna try to find it after.
Alrighty, what's next?
And we're going to Alice in the Wonderland. I think it's also a classic Disney movie, but it's not good as Cinderella, so I'm gonna put that B category.
Yeah. I also played, also in the same drama class, I also played either Tweedledee or Tweedledum. Probably the latter, probably the former.
That's cool.
Peter Pan. Definitely a really decent film.
I like Peter Pan. I think it's also an S tier category.
I'm pretty sure there's like a sequel to it.
Peter Pan 2 or something, or
it's Peter Pan Return to Neverland.
Oh yeah. I think I see that one.
And all I know about it is that like Jello Apocalypse did the Disney sequels in 10 words or less, and basically all he said about it was Tinkerbell gets jealous of a human girl stealing Peter Pan's love and tries to murder her.
Jesus.
And I love that I have no context for anything else in that film, and I'm just going to keep it that way forever.
We got Lady and the Tramp. Lady and the Tramp, I think, is a pretty good movie. I think it deserves where Pinocchio is in the A category.
Honestly, same. Not too bad, not too good.
Pretty average movie.
Yeah.
Two dogs fall in love.
Yeah, and then Sleeping Beauty.
Ooh, this one's a good movie too. Also another classic. I think it's also actually, I don't know. I think I'm putting S tier for now because I think it's the same kind of Disney princesses pop off where they got Cinderella, Snow White. So I think it's a pretty good movie in S tier category.
Honestly, again, this is like with Dumbo. It's just like in the category of like no strong opinions. I think. I don't even know what her name is. I think she's just like the weakest princess out of all of them.
That's true, yeah.
Like, don't let that change your enjoyment of it, but for me personally.
Yeah, I can see how you think that though, because Cinderella had to do grunt work to become a princess, and then Sleeping Beauty kind of just fell asleep, and then.
Well, it's not what you have to do to become a Disney princess. It's just. like, how do you differ from all the other ones?
That's true.
Cinderella has some Deus Ex Machina levels of like bullshit going on. Snow White had to live with 7 gnomes or dwarves or whatever. Like, what other princesses do we have on this movie coming up? Ariel,
Yep.
like Underwater Princess, Sleeping Beauty. That's like one of. I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll get to that when we get to that. Yeah, 101 Dalmatians.
Oh, I think that's a pretty good movie. I think it's where Pinocchio is. So I'll put it in A category.
I'm putting this at S because I freaking love the art style. Because they were very rough with erasing like the stand-in lines for the animation, so you can see the original like sketches for it.
Really?
Yeah, like you have to kind of like rewatch it to actually notice it, but like it's so sketchy and it's so rough, and no pun intended, but it's amazing.
Pretty good. I need to see that. They have like the actual sketches of the movie like still up, or
Well, of course, like you have like animation cells being sold, but I mean, like when you watch the animation, you can tell that it's hand drawn because you can see like how the lines kind of go too far or whatever.
Cause that's like classic animation where you have to actually draw your people, right? Now you could just do with AI, right? So.
Oh God, yeah. There's a lot of people fighting for that not to be the case.
Yeah, I kind of like the original hand-drawn animation, not like how AI is now taking over. Stone Sword. No, actually, I don't remember this movie. I don't know if I actually saw it.
Sword in the Stone.
But I think I'll put it in C category because I don't remember anything about the movie.
Also, I put it in the same category as well. I remember this movie pretty fondly. Basically, the Wizard Martin basically turns Sir Arthur into like a bunch of different animals to show him what it means to be the king of England or something. Anyways, next film, The Jungle Book.
Ooh, I like this one. I think it's also going to be A category with the 100 Dalmatians and Pinocchio because I think it was a pretty classic Disney movie. Yeah. I love how he grows up in the jungle and all these animals teaching him how to live in the jungle. I find it kind of funny.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think I saw this movie, so I'm gonna put it in NA.
The Aristocrats?
Yeah.
I'm putting this in S tier because it's the same thing as like 101 Dalmatians in terms of like animation, but it's cats. Basically, the white cat that you see there, she has like a bunch of kittens, and like the orange cat is basically like. He's a street cat. He's basically like homeless. That's kind of like the depiction that it's given, which is hilarious. But basically, her kittens get kidnapped, and again, no pun intended, and they have to go on like this amazing journey, and he uses all of his like expertise on the streets, and she has like all of her whatever. She has like figure out like, oh, what does it mean to be on the streets? Because she's like a house cat.
Yeah.
It's great. Great film.
All right, I gotta check that one out. I don't think I've seen it because I don't remember anything about it. So now going into Robin Hood. I think I saw this movie. Also gonna put it in C with Sword in the Stone because I also don't really remember what this movie was about.
I'm putting it in C. I have no strong opinions, but Disney did turn a lot of people into furries. I'm just gonna put that here.
That's true though.
I'm just gonna say that real quick. Okay, this is kind of confusing because there's 2 Winnie the Pooh films on like this kind of tier list. I don't know which one is which.
I'm pretty sure Winnie. This one's the first one.
Wow, really?
Anyways, I'm gonna put the first one in A category because I thought it was a pretty good movie. Introduced you to Winnie the Pooh for the first time, so pretty solid movie.
Not the first time. What do you mean?
Oh, well, they did live action, but I think the cartoon's better than live action.
Winnie the Pooh has been a lot longer than whenever this came out, which is 1977. Jesus.
Well, I think this is the first movie though. They did the TV shows.
Okay, The Rescuers. Again, I'm just gonna throw this in C. No strong opinions. Don't even remember it.
I don't remember either. I don't think I even seen it, so I'm gonna put it in A.
I do know that there was a nude lady in this film.
Really? In the Disney movie?
That's real. An anime. So An animator put an image of a topless lady in one of those shots, and it's like a really quick shot. It's like it's only on screen for like one singular frame, so it would be next to impossible to see it like in theaters or even on like VHS.
Damn.
But
All Disney movies are crazy.
when this film came to like DVD and all that, it became way easier to be precise with like where you saw it.
Oh.
Now, of course, it's been removed, but that's a real thing about this.
Anyways, Fox and the Hound. I think I remember this movie. I think I'm putting it in the B category. I thought it was a pretty decent movie. Not too bad, not too good either.
I've only seen the sequel. I'll put it in B as well. Not that bad of a film. So the Black Cauldron.
The Black Cauldron. I have
Basically-
no idea what this movie is. I'll put that in that
This
name.
movie was basically supposed to be like a gritty, kind of dark Disney movie, but at this time, like it started to shift from the dark ages of Disney, I believe it's called, which it's coming up. But yeah, I'll put it in C. It's not that good. Just a Disney movie.
I'll put it in NA because I didn't see it. So.
Yeah, Great Mouse Detective. I do not remember this movie.
I don't think I've seen this movie either, so I'm gonna put that in NA.
I know that I watched it, but I do not remember anything about it. I'll put it in C because I do not remember a lot from it.
Now going to the Oliver movie.
Oliver and Company.
Oliver and Company. I don't remember this movie either, so I'm gonna put it also in NA.
I will put this movie in B. I don't remember a lot from it, but I believe, and I could be wrong here, I believe Oliver basically was like your typical cat living in a house, and then like he gets out and goes exploring and whatever, and he gets like lost, and he meets a bunch of street dogs and whatever who kind of help him to find home.
That's cool.
And I think they either get chased by a rival dog gang who are like super dark and evil.
Yeah.
And they kind of want to like, claim their territory, which is Disney talk for killing them.
No.
Or it's like a bunch of like dog catchers. It's one or the other.
That's cool.
One of them, like one of those plots could have been the sequel to Dalmatians or Oliver and Company. kind of merges.
Yeah. Some of the movies kind of like you think it's one movie, but they're all separate movies. Anyways, going to Little Mermaid. Also, another classic Disney movie. I think it also deserves S tier because all the OG princesses I think are S tier categories.
Yeah, no, that's definitely where I put it as well. And then coming up next is The Rescuers Down Under.
I gotta put it in NA.
I guess this is the sequel to The Rescuers.
I guess so.
Maybe one of the Rescuer films has the proclaimed nude lady. Alrighty, Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast, also another classic Disney princess. I'm gonna put this one also in S tier because you can't go wrong with Beauty and the Beast, you know?
Oh my god, yeah. A lot of these are just like really good films coming up, and like I don't think it's any surprises. Like, oh yeah, Beauty and the Beast, S tier. Aladdin, S tier. Like it's like
it's obvious that the Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast are S tier.
Yeah,
Speaking of Aladdin, also I'm going to go in the S tier if you guys didn't know already because it's such a good movie. I like the flying carpet song, A Whole New World. It's just the music and all these movies in S tier are top-notch music. Like
The Lion King, really great film.
Oh my god, you can't go for The Lion King. It's so good. Like you can't go wrong with this movie. It's gotta go in S tier. Like Simba. It's such a good movie, you know.
Simba, I am your father.
And like how like his son gets blamed for killing him, even though it was Scar that killed him.
Yeah. Pocahontas.
I thought this was not a bad movie, but I don't think it deserves S tier because I thought it was kind of like, it's kind of going down. Like she's like not as good as the rest of the princesses. She's kind of going down. So I'll put an A category.
I'm just gonna put this in D. I don't know. I don't remember a lot from this film, and I've been like watching like some TikToks, and like apparently it's like super racist.
How's it racist?
I don't want to get into that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll just put I don't know as an answer.
Yeah, I don't know. Here. I'm just going to create a brand new tab. Going to put IDK.
Hunchback, a Notre Dame movie. I don't remember lots of it. I don't even know if I even seen it. So I'm going to put it in NA category.
Alrighty, Hercules.
Hercules. Such a good movie. I love this movie. I'm going to put it in S tier. I love the song where it's a Zero the hero. And all the love song. I don't know what the love song's called, but it's a pretty good song.
And then also Mulan.
Mulan's a good movie too. Like, also gonna go in S tier because I love this movie. I like the song, like "Be a Man." It's a good song. Really gets you into the movie.
Yeah, a lot of the movies that we have right now are just like, oh yeah, they go in S tier. Like Tarzan. Like, yeah.
That's such a good movie. Gonna go S tier. And then Fantasia again, or yeah.
Fantasia 2000, which is like a sequel, I guess. Which
I don't think I've seen this one.
I'll just put this in D as well because I probably have seen it, but it's just I don't like the Fantasia.
I'll put it in D.
Like
C.
Style. I don't know.
I put it in C because I think I've probably seen it, just don't remember it. The dinosaur movie.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen this movie, so I'm putting it in NA.
I'm not sure if I've seen it, but I'm gonna put it in F because all I know about it is this movie has one of the highest kill counts for any Disney film.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's like something like 2 million sentient animals die.
Well, it's because that's like a dinosaur movie, right? And they're like showing you how they die or something on the planet,
yeah,
like asteroids.
Kinda. They basically redirect the asteroid somehow and put it to an island filled with lemurs.
Wow. And the animation kind of looks weird, though.
Yeah. Though it does have one of the best musical scores.
No, we're going to Emperor's New Groove. Oh, I love this movie. I don't think it's S category, but I'm putting it in A. So I think it's a pretty funny movie. I like how it breaks the fourth wall. Kind of like how Deadpool does.
Yeah. Atlantis, the Lost Empire.
You know what? I think I've seen this movie. I just don't remember any of it. So we're gonna put it in C.
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch. I freaking wonder.
S tier. Such a good movie. And they're also making a live action coming out this summer.
Oh yeah,
2025. I guess next summer. Yeah.
There are so many sequels for Lilo and Stitch. It is freaking weird.
Yeah. I can't wait to see the live action though, because it might be interesting to see them in live action form.
Is it going to be like a remake of the original or?
I'm pretty sure it's a remake of the original, but live action.
Yeah.
I'll show the clip at the end of the podcast.
Yeah, so Lilo and Stitch, and then Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch has a glitch, and then Lilo and Stitch 3, which I think is called Leroy and Stitch.
Leroy and Stitch?
Yeah, Leroy. How many sequels does this have? 3.
I don't know.
Okay.
You probably find them all on Disney Plus.
Yeah, because this is the one that I remember. Leroy and Stitch is weird, too. Apparently there's also a movie called Stitch, the movie.
Really?
Or Lilo. Oh, God.
They have a lot of sequels, eh?
Yeah, they also had like a television show. They had so much stuff for this series. They loved it.
Yeah, they love Lilo and Stitch, eh? Anyways, now we're going to go to Treasure Planet. I think I've seen this movie. Don't remember lots, so I'm also going to put it in C category because it's also kind of a forgettable movie.
I really like the idea of space pirates, but I have not seen it. Alrighty, Brother Bear.
Brother Bear. I think I've seen this one. I think, isn't this... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's a human turned to a bear.
Yes, pretty much.
Okay.
I just Googled it, and it's the first image that pops up. Oh my god, it's so cursed. Okay, I can't remember a lot of the plot, but it's basically guy becomes a bear. His brother thinks the bear killed him.
Yep.
Tries to kill the bear.
Yep.
Almost kills the brother that's also a bear, but the bear, who was a guy, meets a tiny bear named Dakota, whose mother died.
Yep.
But he does not know that his mother died. But the brother, who is not a bear, killed the mother bear. Therefore, the brother bear has to become the father bear and take care of said little bear. I feel like I've said bear too many times.
So many bears Anyways,
God damn.
I'll put that in B category because I thought it was a pretty solid movie.
I think this is an S tier film. It's also a bit of a tearjerker at the end.
Now going to Home on the Range. Or Home and the Range. I don't know. I've never seen this
Home
movie.
on the Range.
So I'm going to put this in NA category because I don't think I've ever seen it before.
I'm gonna put this in D category because it sucks so much.
Back to Chicken Little.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty good movie.
Apparently I loved this film as a kid. And I'm talking like 4 years old, and I watched it so much to the point where it drove my sisters insane.
Damn.
Which, I don't know, that's funny.
I think
I
I'll put in A category.
I'm just gonna put it at C. Yeah. And then coming up next is Meet the Robinsons.
Oh, this is an S tier movie for me.
Absolutely.
That's such a good movie. Like he goes back in time. That's crazy. Like you see like a first time travel movie in this Disney. I think it's a pretty good time travel movie.
But definitely like, and it also has like one of the greatest music videos of all time.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Just give me one more chance. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to that after this.
Yeah. Anyways, going into Bolt. I thought Bolt was pretty good. I think it deserves Pinocchio standards, so I'm putting it at A.
Freaking S tier movie. It's great. It's so goofy. It's so over the top. The plot is just like, it's so great. This television dog is like, oh, I'm a superhero. I can do all of this shit. And then like he just escapes somehow because XYZ, I guess. And then he's like, oh wait, I'm not superpowered.
Now going to Princess and the Frog. This is a pretty good movie. I think it deserves an S tier category.
Yep, same here. Yeah, sometimes when I'm at work, I'm just singing, you're almost there.
Hey, almost there.
Yeah.
You gotta dig a little deeper.
Yeah.
Such classic songs. Anyways, Tangled, I think it's also an S tier movie.
Honestly, like, animation, story, like, resolve, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's such a good movie. I have another Winnie the Pooh. I don't even know which one this is.
I'm just gonna put this like wherever I put the other Winnie the Pooh film.
Yeah, I'll put it also in A category.
Because I know that one is just like general adventures with like Christopher Robin, but then there's another one where there's like an elephant character called a Huffalumpadump or something. I don't know how to say their name because it's intentionally impossible to say.
Yeah.
And like the film is like, just because you're weird and, you know, there's people fear-mongering you, you can still be a part of the gang. Because, like, they genuinely, like, fear this guy. And it's just an elephant. That's all it is.
We're going to go to Wreck-It Ralph, the first Wreck-It Ralph movie. And I think I'm going to put it in A category because I thought it was a pretty decent movie.
This is the top of the list. This is probably one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. Just because it's such a well-structured movie, I would say. Also, Owl City freaking kills it with the music.
That's true.
Like, before this film, we did not have the classic known as When Can I See You Again?
That's true.
When can I see you again? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good movie. Actually, put that back. I'm going to take that and put it in S tier now. And now Frozen, the first Frozen movie. You know what? I actually like this movie. Put in the A category. I thought it was an A category movie.
Yeah, I'll put Frozen in like a high B.
But now Big Hero 6.
Yeah, Big Hero 6.
I'll put this also in A category.
I'm putting this in S tier because this is a really good film. Like the way that like, the story progresses and just like how everything like comes together, it's amazing. And also Fall Out Boy, I'm not sure if the song existed before the film, but Immortals is pretty good.
Oh yeah, it's such a good song.
Yeah.
Anyways, now going into, is this Zootopia? Yes, it is. Zootopia, the first Zootopia movie. They're also making a second one, I think, also coming out later in 2025.
Yes, a guy named Nick on the internet will certainly like this. Yeah,
I'm putting an A category. I thought it was
who I'm talking about?
Nick A30?
No.
Oh.
No, there's this guy named Judy Hopps Lover 69 on TikTok, and
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's like actually for real, but he's like an amazing actor. He has to be acting because he just acts like psychopathic sometimes. His entire page is just dedicated to like, oh yeah, Disney, basically banned me from ever going near anything. Alrighty. Moana.
Anyways, Moana, the first Moana, and also making a Moana 2 soon. So check that out. I think of Moana, I don't know. I'm gonna put it in A category. That was a pretty decent movie.
Mid-B. Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Actually, I kind of like this movie. Also gonna put it in A because they like do like pop culture references and stuff. So they show like all like you can see Marvel, you can see like Ubisoft or
Yeah.
It's okay.
I don't know. I think the original Wreck-It Ralph did like the online thing so much better. Fun fact about this film that I could probably give is in the UK version of the film, Dan TDM plays a character.
Oh.
I mean, it's only like a cameo and it's like 3 lines, but still. Alrighty, Frozen 2.
Frozen 2. I don't know. I think we put in A also, where Frozen 1 is. So I thought it was also an average movie. Actually, no, I think we put it in B. 'Cause I thought it was okay.
I'm going to put it slightly above the original. Like, it's fine. Both of these films are fine.
Yeah, I think it's a okay movie, the Frozen movies, but now, what is this? The Raven and the Last...
It's Reva and the Last Dragon.
Oh, Raven and the Last Dragon. I think I'm going to put it in NA because I haven't seen it, so...
Yeah, and then Encanto.
Encanto, I thought it was a pretty good movie. I think also A category for you.
Actually, I've not seen the last 4 films on the tier list.
Me either. I don't think I've seen The Strange New Worlds.
Yeah, Strange World and
Strange
Wish.
Worlds.
Wish is apparently so bad.
I haven't seen this movie either. So I'll also put in NA. So I haven't seen all those movies I put in NA. Might check them out, might not, who knows. Well, anyways, this has been Italian Spice with the movie podcast and my special guest, Jordan. I think we did a pretty good job today ranking our ranks.
Yeah, here's the image. Here's my image. Here's it on the screen. Put it on the screen, editor Marco. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, there's his picture on the screen, and I'll show you the Lilo and Stitch thing I'm talking about. And also, like, they're doing, like, Lego shorts now of Disney Pixar movies, too. So I'll also put that on the screen later.
Okay, here we go.
Where are we going? On an epic journey! I love epic journeys! Yes, it worked! We're back, Dante! Jack, where are you? Whoa.
Now let's get her done! Shocked to see me?
You'll have to get through us first.
Here we go again.
Keep your eyes peeled for anything dangerous.
Just keep building, just keep building, just keep building, building, building.